Okay, so chapter 3 is about representations of gender, and chapter 4 is about representation of gender today. Just wanted to highlight to you this impact of technology because it's going to cross over into your new digital media case study, but you also need to think about the impact of how things like social media and sharing sites and sites where there's user generated content, so all the things that we've spoken about YouTube especially, are important in creating identity. So I'd like you to have a real think about YouTube, all right? So look at the most watched videos, all right? There's not a lot of pattern to how it represents gender. There's a lot of general entertainment seeking, and it would be kind of impossible to say that YouTube had any kind of overall message. However, if you look at the most popular YouTube videos at the moment, it's of bloggers, and it's of YouTubers is now a phrase that's been coined to describe people who basically speak about themselves or hone in on a particular kind of, as you know, hone in a particular kind of skill or area of, social interest. So you've got the young guys who are paid hundreds of thousands of pounds to play video games, things like PewDiePie as well, very popular, and Gisela. So you've got to think about why those people are popular and how it contributes to how your generation, the generation below you, sees themselves in this world, and how that impacts on their identity. So do they have more of an online identity rather than a real version in the real world? Is there such a thing as a real identity, and how does an online identity contribute to that? So I want you to think about this, YouTube as it's an online outlet for personal expression, okay, and it has a level of diversity which we don't see in mainstream media. And you could argue that actually maybe YouTube videos are more real, they're more varied, they're more imaginative. But it's also sort of like an unfiltered flood. I mean, I know YouTube do put restrictions on things, so there's the idea of censorship and regulation, and how does that contribute to how people see their identity through YouTube? Having your own YouTube channel, it gives you your own identity as well. So really think about how that space can be used as a medium to either explore identity, or create a part of identity. Okay, so have a think about this bit here. So it's opportunities for individuals and groups to provide alternatives to the existing set of dominant ideas about women or men, or otherwise, on their own websites, and YouTube does that quite successfully. So these case studies, you can apply this methodology to your own set of media text. So you're going to need to have moving image, e-media, and print, all right, for your own case study. And the good thing about this book is that it does go through and deconstructs text and gives you a kind of formula on how to discuss your own messages, your own text in your case study. So the other thing I just wanted to point out here was just for advertising. Okay, so I just thought it was quite a powerful summary of what adverts specifically for women do, and I'd like you to have a think about your response to this, and whether you would say that from either Adorno's point of view or Fisk's point of view, how much impact this advertising has on female identity, and how the adverts are constructed to impact, the female identity through these adverts. So you've also got a deconstruction of some adverts here. So have a look at that, and you can use advertising in your case study as well as part of your text. Now, the alternative identities, there are some fantastic films in there if you haven't seen them. Birdcage especially, Philadelphia, all fantastic, and again deconstructs the ideas behind the construction of those alternative identities. Okay.